Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be playing some Minecraft Realms, and the gameplay in the background is me destroying a forest, because for the next episode of this will I'll be destroying the big area, like all the grass around it, to make a big farm. Like in the video, it already shows that I have a farm. It's not very big, but I'm planning on making like a really big farm. That way I have unlimited bread, because bread heals, I'm pretty sure, 2 health, or 2 of your food bars, like 2 full food bars. And I think that's kind of beneficial. I also have a farm full of cows that I'm going to be profiting off. I'll have a bunch of cows, and I'll be able to make, I'll have infinite, leather if I need to make, books. Oh, that also brings me, I also have a sugarcane farm that has a bunch that I'll be able to make paper from. So as soon as we get diamonds and getting an enchanting table, we'll be able to get high enchantments awfully fast. But anyways, the point of this video is, I'm just chopping down this forest right now. There's not really much to talk about, so I will talk about something that probably a lot of people are either upset or happy about, and that is that Fortnite is starting to decline in popularity. So, as of today, Minecraft has more searches than Fortnite does. And Fortnite, I'm not sure if it will get popular again or not, because season 9 ends in a few days. I don't know how exactly many, but I think it's about 2 weeks. But Minecraft has started to make has started to get more populated again, and as of officially May something, it became the #1 selling game across all platforms, beating Tetris. But I don't know, Minecraft is definitely becoming more popular now. And I mean, it's not just it randomly happened. A bunch of YouTubers had influence, especially when PewDiePie started to play it, that it didn't exactly save, but it brought it back to life, because PewDiePie has a big influence over YouTube, and a lot of people watch him, so a lot of people started to play Minecraft again. I think that's pretty good on its own, because not a lot of people played Minecraft, because if you think about it, Fortnite was alive for a good about 2 years before, so Minecraft was the game that everyone played when it came out, from 2009 to 2014 was, I'm pretty sure, Minecraft's last year. And then that's not true, actually. Yeah, that is kind of true. Minecraft was still alive. It still had a player base, even though Fortnite was just dominating gaming. Nobody could come close to Fortnite. A lot of games tried. Fortnite made Battle Royale a super popular genre. And Battle Royale has been around for a long time. H1Z1. That was the quote unquote first real Battle Royale game. Battle Royale game on its own. The first real Battle Royale game, or thing, was a DayZ mod, or it was either a DayZ mod or an Arma mod that started Battle Royale. And then, as you know, after H1Z1, PUBG came around and was pretty popular for a bit. And then came Fortnite, and Fortnite really just took off. And I think the reason PUBG didn't take off like Fortnite did was because Fortnite is more of a cartoony looking, and it's cartoon. It looks like it's super cartoony. There's no blood, and it's like everything looks like toys. Like there's nothing about it that looks like violent. So I mean, that's why a lot of people could get behind it, because a lot of kids could play it. As for PUBG had blood, and it looked a little more real, and it had real life guns. Like Fortnite has real guns, but they're not named the same, and they don't like sound the same. Fortnite is just more of a kids game in general, which I think made it more popular among battle royales. Like after that, then came like the Call of Duty battle royale, the blackout mode for Black Ops 4. That I don't ever remember being interested in the blackout mode. I didn't find anything particularly interesting about it, since I could already play a battle royale. And then after that came what a lot of people play this game, this battle royale, Apex Legends. Apex Legends is a battle royale where like a bunch of people, like there's a big ship. It's not very much like Fortnite. Also, Apex it's more real. Like it doesn't have real guns, but it's like set in the future, kind of like if anyone's ever played Titanfall, it's in the same world as Titanfall, but there's no Titans and stuff. It's got guns from like Titanfall in it, so like there's a lot of like it's like sci-fi kind of, and there's characters that you can play as. Like I think there's 9 characters now, starting since season 2, which came out a bit ago. Apex is a pretty fun game. Granted, actually, to be honest, I rather play Apex out of every battle royale. I've had fun with Fortnite, and I've had a lot of good moments from it. But I feel like I've moved on from Fortnite. Like I don't see much more in the game anymore. And I watched a video by this YouTuber named C-Day that probably a lot of people know. And he was playing with a new shotgun that I knew was in the game. But then I saw a bunch of other stuff. Like I just saw like an airstrike, stuff like that. I didn't even know it was in the game. So I'm fed up with Fortnite. And like I stopped as soon as the qualifiers for the World Cup stopped. I was just like, alright, well, I'm done with this game. And I think a lot of people were like that too. Like, if there's nothing else to do, then why am I playing? And I do know that they added like a trio thing. So like there's a trio cup now, where it's like arena. So arena is like a ranked Fortnite, where you can so there's a bunch of rankings, like there's beginner and medium and stuff like that, and you get points per round. And those points per round add up, and you'll play against people with the same amount of points as you. And after so many points, you got into the Champion League, which let you start playing in the tournaments. And now they're doing the same thing, but it's for trios. So trios is 3 people, and you're trying to get. I'm not sure what the rankings are, if they've changed or not, if there's going to be another cup, but I know there's a trios arena thing now, so where you're playing against 3 people at a time. So, I mean, I think that's pretty cool that you get to play with 3 people, not 1 or 2, but it's okay. But back to Minecraft. PewDiePie made Minecraft, come back to life. As a lot of people have described it, Minecraft's coming to its second golden age, which means like Minecraft is coming back to life. And as Minecraft had its 10-year anniversary just in time to celebrate, like it was just its 10th anniversary, and that's when a bunch of the player base started to come back, and that got a lot of people back on deck. And like right now, like I haven't touched or like played Fortnite in probably over a month now. Like I started off playing season 9, and I was like, all right, well, I'm not gonna finish this one. I'm not playing the rest of this. And I haven't done anything on Fortnite. Like I haven't looked up at it at all. Like I've seen like one video in probably the last like 3 weeks about Fortnite. Like right now, I'm just doing like Minecraft stuff. Like I'm more associated with Minecraft. And like I'm not sure how a lot of people still feel about Fortnite. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, Fortnite's going to come back and it's going to be super popular again after season 10 comes." And then there's a whole other side of the story where a lot of people are like, "Oh, Minecraft will, after Fortnite season 9 ends, then Fortnite's gonna die and everyone's gonna go and play a different game." And like I hope the second one's more true. Like either one wouldn't be awful. Like I don't like Fortnite as of now. I might later, but as of now, I don't like it. And I feel like a lot of the influence of why I don't like it was just of how the game's direction was going before they like changed directors and stuff for like the competitive league. Because like the competitive director had no experience ever in handling a competitive like thing. Like it wasn't run via like it was like I don't know how to describe it, but like it wasn't just a Fortnite thing. Like it was ran. Well, no, it was just a Fortnite thing. Like it was ran through someone through Epic or someone who like managed Fortnite. It wasn't run by someone who like managed esports teams or like just like stuff like that or like tournaments. So I mean, that I think made me get upset because like they were doing a bunch of stupid things that like made a bunch of people upset. And I think that's why I mainly quit. But also I quit because I just got bored. Like the game didn't have any value left to me, and I wasn't having fun playing it anymore. I mean, I think that's why a lot of people also quit. Like they just like it just got boring. Like it was just the same thing over and over. And you could say that about Minecraft too, which is 100% honest, but like I don't feel like Minecraft has more replayability than Fortnite does. Like Fortnite is always the same kind of concept. There's nothing different about it. I mean, rounds change, but like it's the same simple kind of stuff each time. Like jump out of the bus and loot up, and then the zone shrinks, and then you have to go fight people, and then last one standing wins. Minecraft is different because it's not always the same kind of thing. Like, and also Minecraft, like, there's no limit in Minecraft. Like Fortnite games only can take so long. In Minecraft, you could play for 10 minutes and be done. You could play for a second and be done. Or you could play for 10 years and then be done. Like, there's no limit in how long you can play Minecraft. And it also has more replayability because, like, there is no real, like, story or objective of Minecraft. Like, it is literally do whatever you want. There's no limits. There's nothing you can't do. I mean, that's not true. There's certain stuff you can't do, but, like, like your imagination is the limit. The sky is the limit. In Fortnite, you can only do so much. Like you can't always do something. In Minecraft, you could build a dirt shack for if you could. Like if you want to build a shack made of dirt, then go for it. But like or you could build like a mansion. But in Fortnite, there's the creative mode, of course, where you can build a lot of stuff. But like I feel like in creative mode, like you don't get to do as much because you only have like so much storage. And that's not to say people haven't created amazing stuff in creative. Like a lot of people have made really cool stuff in creative. But I think creative got the idea from Minecraft's creative, where you get like all the stuff you can have in the game, and you get to make whatever you want, and there's like unlimited stuff. I mean, in Minecraft, like you can either like load up a normal world in creative, and you'll have like normal environment, like just like a bunch of trees everywhere and like a village. Or you could load a super flat world with just nothing, there's nothing at all. Like there could just be you could generate structures where there's still like villages and stuff every so many blocks, but like Minecraft just has like more stuff to it. Like you can play Minecraft more. Fortnite there's not much you can really do. Like Minecraft, there's so many different kinds of things you can do, and there's like so many different ways to do it. Like there's just a lot of stuff that you can do in Minecraft. And I feel like that's really important because like a lot of people think it's like important to have more than one way to do something. Or like a lot of people like that. Like if there's just one way to do something, that's okay. But I like more like if you can like there's more than one way to do something. Like you don't have to go to the Nether if you don't want to. You don't have to go to beat the Ender Dragon if you don't want to. The Ender Dragon is like the main, like it's like the story, I guess. That's what a lot of people think, and I feel like that's kind of true also. That like the Ender Dragon is like the story, which I mean, if you think about it, does make sense because like it is the only thing that you're working towards if you're like trying to beat the Ender Dragon. It's the only thing you're working towards for the whole game, and that's to get to the end and beat the Ender Dragon. But like after you beat the Ender Dragon, it just the game doesn't just like end there and the world gets deleted. Like you can still play in your world. You can still make stuff. Their world is still there. In Fortnite, once you win, then you just go back to the lobby to start another game up and do the exact same thing right over again. There's not a lot to do in Fortnite. Well, that's not true, really. You can do a lot in Fortnite. But Minecraft just has more, like, creativity behind it. And also, I feel like Minecraft is, like, this is not exactly... Minecraft's not, like, a good-looking game, but it doesn't look bad. Fortnite, I don't like how Fortnite looks. It kind of looks bad. Like, Minecraft, like, you can have texture packs and, like, shaders. And, like, you can have a bunch of stuff in Minecraft. Because, like, it's just a lot simpler to get a bunch of stuff in Minecraft. Like, texture packs, like, you can change how everything looks in the game. And then for shaders, like, you can, like, turn shaders on and off. Like, I mean, you have to download shaders, of course, and, like, go through a whole thing. But there's a lot of people online that can tell you how to do that. And there's also, like, there's mods. So, like, shaders, what they'll do is, like, they turn on they're like shadows and stuff, and like they have like a real sun that looks like a sun, not just a square with lines in the sky. And I feel like shaders, like they'd make the game just look like beautiful. Like a game with just cubes and just cubes, like no circles, nothing like that. Just cubes and like squares and stuff. Is like with shaders on, it makes it look like just a magical game. Like I've never seen a game that's just like with Minecraft's kind of graphics so instantly be changed by just one thing. And I mean, it makes the Minecraft look really nice. Like water like flows and like leaves are blowing and stuff. Like you'll see that in the video also. That there's a bunch like there's leaves like flowing and stuff. And I mean, I think it looks really nice like that, but it also just gives it more of an aesthetic feel to it. Like Minecraft, watching Minecraft videos with people with shaders on, it just gives it like a nice, like calm tuning kind of feel. And with like with the right texture pack, you can also get the same kind of feeling. Sorry, I'm petting my cat real fast. Meow. Alright, yeah. But in mods, like you can change how the game works. Like mods can really change the game. Like you can like have really weird mods where like there's like other dimensions. So like a mod that probably a lot of people know of but probably don't know the name of is the Aether Mod. And the Aether Mod is where it's like an alternate dimension. And like there's a really good video that Ant Venom, I'm pretty sure, made. And it's called The Mod That Started It All. And I'll put that in the link in the description or make it a card or something that you can go to. But the Aether is like another dimension that's like ours, but like more of a fantasy kind of. And like how you get to the Aether is you make like a nether portal, but it's made out of glowstone. And instead of igniting it with a flint and steel, you put water in it. And you get teleported to this whole other dimension. And there's a bunch of like different stuff about it. Like there's a bunch of different mods, different blocks, things like function differently, and like it's really colorful too. But it's like a whole nother world. Like it's a whole nother Minecraft world. But it's all floating. And one thing that's really interesting about it is that if you fall, like, there have been a bunch of floating islands, which is cool. And so if you fall off the islands, you fall back into the Minecraft world. So it's kind of like a heaven in Minecraft, kind of. So like it's the opposite of the Nether. It's it's like the opposite of the Nether. And like it's like the heaven of Minecraft. But like there's a bunch of fantasy kind of stuff up there. Like there's like pigs with wings, like when pigs fly, and then you can get across, and then like blue slime is up there. But there's just a bunch of different mobs there. There's just a bunch of different mobs up there. And there's a bunch of different weapons, like there's like they've got like the default like wood and diamond and all of that stuff, but they also have additional stuff with it. And it's a really cool mod pack. I've never had it, and I've only used mods once, which was the Lucky Block mod when that was popular. I liked it. My friend Toby liked it. A lot of people liked Lucky Block, but the Aether was just like, it was the first kind of mod that just made Minecraft like really explode. Like a lot of people got that mod, and a lot of people played it. And like you still see videos today of like people like making glowstone portals and putting water in it and just being like really upset that it doesn't work. I don't think a lot of people realized it was a mod. But like you could get like different kinds of weapons and stuff. Like Aether, like you could only get them up in the Aether. And you could only get them Yeah, up in the Aether. But there was also like armor, different kinds of tools, blocks, items, foods, and then there were also like a bunch of temples and stuff with mobs in them that would fight you. But like the Aether, like you had to be so much better equipped. Like diamond armor was like leather armor up there. You'd have to get Aether armor if you wanted to beat anything. And like you could like mine in the Aether, and you had the chance of falling out of the world. But like there were like villagers and stuff up there that you could interact with. And there were like little Aether villages with like villagers like you could interact with and stuff like that. And like it's just a really cool place. And like if anyone gets the chance, you should get the mod for the Aether. I haven't yet because I don't really trust myself getting mods because I'm not good at stuff like that. But like I can get texture packs and shaders. Like I'm pretty good at getting texture packs. I have a bunch right now. Another thing that I like Minecraft for is like the servers. Like there are an unlimited supply of servers you can get on. Like servers are endless. My favorite one easily is Hypixel. Hypixel has a assortment of games. Like it has like the one it's most popular for is probably Bed Wars or Sky Wars. And I mean, like, I play Bed Wars a lot more than I play Sky Wars. But that's not to say I don't like Sky Wars. Sky Wars is, it sounds what it sounds like. So, like, it's Sky Wars. Sky Wars is like you start in a little container and then it counts down for you. Then you get dropped onto this little island. And there's a bunch of other little islands with other players on them. And then there's like a center with like really good gear on it. And like you're on a floating island. And if you get knocked off the floating island, you fall into the void and die. And that's Sky Wars. It's pretty simple. Like you just start on an island with usually 3 chests. And they each have gear in them. And like you use that gear, you gear up and you go fight other players. And the last person alive wins. And then there's also Bed Wars, which I play a lot. Bed Wars is a little more complicated, and you can watch my streams that I'll do on Bed Wars. I do Bed Wars streams kind of often. I do them more than anything else. Bed Wars, you start, and then the objective is to be the last team alive. So everyone starts with a bed, and you're trying to defend your bed against opponents. And there's 4 different modes, like 4 normal modes. There's there's the solos, doubles, trios, and squads, or 4s or something. I think that's what they call it, 4s. But like, you start with the bed, and you're trying to defend the bed. And as long as you have your bed, you can respawn if you die. But if an opponent breaks your bed, then you can't respawn anymore. You have just that life left. But like, there's a bunch of gear and stuff you can get. So like, you can buy like different kinds of swords and like blocks and tools to help break other people's beds. And like, you're not just getting it on your own. Like, at your base, you have a generator. And your generator spawns iron and gold. And that's all it does spawn for if you don't upgrade it. I'll get to upgrades in a second. But like, oh, dude, you scared me. Okay. So, but like you you buy stuff with your iron and gold, and iron is like the least expensive thing. Like iron is super cheap and it comes fast. But then there's usually an opponent across from you and like kind of like diagonal to you. And like between them there's usually a diamond generator, and our diamond generator isn't the most valuable thing. So a diamond generator helps you buy team upgrades, or just like upgrades. And upgrades, like you can get like sharpened swords, and like you can only upgrade sharp swords once. So like it's just sharp 1, which helps a lot more than you would think. And then there's like prot, so you can get prot 4, which is really expensive. And then there's like heal pool, which creates a pool, like a pool of like around your base. There's like an aura of stuff, like particles, and once you enter that, it starts healing you, but it's only for your team and only at your base. And then there's like traps and stuff you can get. The rest is there's also the forge upgrades. A lot of people like getting forge upgrades. Personally, I only see like the value in upgrading it once. Besides that, though, I feel like forge upgrades are a little pointless. But like forge upgrades, like what they'll do is like they upgrade the speed your forge, so the stuff in your forge comes out. So like the first one is like iron forge, and that makes iron come out faster. And then there's gold forge, which makes gold spawn faster. Then there's emerald forge, which starts spawning emeralds in your forge. And then there's molten forge, which spawns everything twice as fast as it was already going. And you have to buy them like in that order. But there's also like traps you can get for your base. Like if an enemy comes to your base, they you get alerted that your trap went off. And like traps have like effects like slowness and blindness and like minor fatigue, stuff like that. And then there's like alarm traps that like if someone's invisible, that goes off. But there's a way to counteract traps. And with magic milk, you can drink it before you go into a base. And for 30 seconds, you are invisible to any traps. And trap effects don't go off. So like if someone bought minor fatigue, you're trying to break their bed and you don't want them knowing you're there, you drink magic milk and you can waltz in and break their bed, and boom, you just got a team's bed out. So good for you. But the most valuable resource in Bed Wars is emeralds. So like what emeralds do is like they buy you obsidian, which is the strongest thing you can get in the game. And then like you can also buy armor from it, diamond armor. And also, you don't get full armor ever. So like the armor variations go from leather, chainmail, iron, diamond. And like they each cost something different. Like you start with leather, and then when you buy iron, it only goes down to your leggings and your boots, and it goes like that for all of them. Or like when you buy chainmail, it's like if you buy any kind of armor, it only is your leggings and your boots, which is kind of unfortunate, but it can really give you the edge over someone if you have like diamond armor and they only have like leather or chainmail. But then there's swords and stuff. So like with swords, like you spawn with a sword always. Also, when you die, your armor stays on you. And any kind of tools you have stay on you. But like if you have like a diamond pickaxe, it goes down to a gold pickaxe. So like when you die, your tools go down and like how good they are. And like you only start out with a wooden sword at the start of the game, and then you have to like buy more tools and stuff, which is cool because like no one gets like a pickaxe right away. But like yeah, so like you buy a pickaxe and axe and shears and you go in and you break someone's bed. Like, that's how you're supposed to do it. There's also, like, TNT, so, like, as soon as you place TNT, it, like, starts the thing, like, there's no turning it on, like, you just place it down and it just ignites, but it doesn't blow up right away. It's still got the whole, like, psh, like, just wait for a second, and then it blows up kind of thing, but yeah. There's a lot of ways to do a lot of things in Bed Wars. Like, you can sneak up on people, like, emeralds are helpful for getting, like, almost everything. So, like, you can buy, like, a diamond sword, you can buy potions, and the only potions you can buy is a speed 2 potion, a jumping boost potion, and an invisibility potion. The jump and speed one each last 45 seconds, and the invisibility one only lasts 30 seconds, which is fair, and I'm pretty sure invisibility too, so nobody sees you. Yeah. But, like, emeralds, like, they help you, but, like, you can buy ender pearls to, like, get to bases faster, or, like, to save you if you're about to fall off. And then you can also buy, like, a diamond sword and stuff like that. You can also buy bows in the game. So a normal bow costs 12 gold. A bow with, I'm pretty sure it's power 1 on it costs 24 gold. And a bow with power 1 and punch 1 cost 6 emeralds, which is the same cost for diamond armor. And I personally rather have diamond armor than a punch 6 bow. So, like, bows and stuff like that don't stay. And blocks don't stay either. Blocks are only a one-time thing once you buy them. So, like, as soon as you use them, they're gone. You have to buy more. And, like, the main block in the game is wool. Like, that's what you buy at the first thing you buy to start protecting your bed or start bridging out is wool. And I think wool's a good thing because, like, it's not too strong, it's not hard to break, it's not, like, you can break it fast too, like, you also could break it slow. Wool's just a good base thing, and a lot of people put it around the main, like, 8 blocks of their bed. 2 on the side, or 4 on the sides, 2 on the front and back, and 2 on the top, which is 8 together. And, like, yeah, there's, like, just a bunch of ways to protect your bed. Like, I can't even think of all the blocks, but, like, the main 8 blocks a lot of people want around their bed is obsidian, because obsidian requires a diamond pick to break, and break it fast, too. And diamond picks are expensive to get. I mean, unless you're saving all your gold up the whole game, they're not expensive to get. But otherwise, they're not cheap. So, I mean, you have to get all that gold, which takes a while. But, like, even you can still die, so, like, you'll lose your diamond pick, and it'll go down to a gold tier pick, and that won't go as good. Which really sucks, but, you know, it happens. But, like, how you get obsidian is, like, you get 8 emeralds from the so after the diamond generator, there's another area you can go to that's usually a lot bigger with emeralds in it, and emeralds spawn, like, every so often. Like, they spawn, like, everything spawns, and it has a timer above it, like, when the next thing will spawn, and how so. But, like, after about 4 minutes, so, like, the diamond gens get upgraded first to spawn faster. Like, so it goes diamond, emerald, and they just keep going back and forth until all the generators are maxed. But, like, emeralds spawn emeralds are usually the thing that spawns the slowest, but that's because emeralds are the most valuable item in the game. So you need 8 emeralds to spawn, or to get 8 obsidian. And 8 obsidian is how much you need to cover your whole block, all around your bed. And getting 8 emeralds sounds pretty easy, but, like, there's a bunch of other teams there trying to beat you and trying to get those emeralds for their own. And like after playing it for a bit, like you get better at certain aspects of it, like fighting and like memorizing game strategies for this map, that map. And like the one that a lot of people still struggle with is the bridging aspect of the game. Now bridging is really important because like if you fall off in this map, you also fall into a void and die, and you'll respawn at your base. But like people can't bridge very fast, and there's like different kinds of bridging. Like there's like just like looking behind you bridging, and then there's like looking off to the side bridging, and then there's speed bridging. Speed bridging is, you know, faster than all the other kinds of bridging because it's speed bridging. And like speed bridging takes a while to learn unless you're like really good at the game for some reason. But like a lot of people struggle with just like basic kinds of bridging. And I mean, that's not really a problem. I mean, for them it is, but for me, like I can speed bridge kind of. So it makes me okay, I guess. I'm pretty good at PvP, I think. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I think Bed Wars is a pretty fun game overall. But, yeah. And that's something Fortnite doesn't have. Bed Wars. Fortnite doesn't have really, like, fun game modes. And, like, Fortnite doesn't allow you to, like, Fortnite has game modes, but most of them, like, let's be honest here, most of them suck. Fortnite game modes are, like, they've, like, never been fun to me, really. Like, only certain ones are fun, but usually Fortnite game modes suck barns. So, yeah, I hope you liked the commentary. It's kind of long, so I'm gonna try and edit it down a bit. So, yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna let my cat out of my room now.